Hello and welcome to Live Q&A by Eligo. This is an interactive session covering the topic of live events and in-person elections, and I'm here to answer your questions. Firstly, Eligo is an all-in-one online voting platform designed to support private and public organizations to digitize and speed up every kind of election, either remotely, in person, or hybrid. We have been active since 2005, and so far more than 20 million people have voted with us. Let's get started with your questions. Again, today's topic is live events and in-person elections. And we have the first question, and it is, how can Eligo assist in organizing an in-person election while offering seamless digital vote tallying? Eligo has a specific and dedicated menu for accreditation of in-person voters, ensuring that their presence are counted and that they are the only ones who are allowed to vote. So we have the same we have complete control over who is allowed to vote, whereas the digital vote tallying part stays the same regardless of the nature of the event. We have another question. What are the security measures in place to protect the integrity of votes collected in person and digitally? The security measures are exactly the same, whether it's an online event or a completely in-person event, because what changes is the amount of people that are allowed to access and vote, but the voting part is the same. And we have data encryption that ensures physical separation between voter and vote in the case of secret ballots. We also ensure that each user can only vote once per ballot, and they can access the platform through unique credentials that are sent to them by the admins when they see fit. Third questions, how do you support voter registration and credential verification during in-person voting events? We do that through a dedicated menu, as I mentioned before, with the functionalities to both accredit voters, bring credentials, enable them to vote, and also proxy management. So you have in the same menu all the actions that you will need to seamlessly manage an in-person event. We have time for one more question, and then we will close the session. And there it is. When I manage assemblies in my association, I need to report the participants' number by separating them by online voters and in-presence voters. How do you monitor and count attendance at the physical polling place? You might have guessed it, it's in the same accreditation menu that allows you to not only manage credentials and participant proxies and physical presence, but it also allows you to count them. So it is a menu specifically designed to generate a report of the people who are physically there. So these can be tallied differently, and then you can have a differently calculated turnout based on who was voting remotely and who was voting in person. And I think that's all the time we have for today. So thanks for participating, and see you at the next live.